Hello there, World of Tankers. Welcome to the channel. Hopefully all of you are doing well out there. I'm, of course, your host, Drudels Blitz, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about the WZ121B, the Golden Warrior. Now, I've always been wanting the Golden Type 59 to come in the Blitz, but the 121B is just a Tier 10 version of it, and I can definitely tell you, after the numerous amount of buffs this thing has received over the year, it's definitely becoming one of the strongest Tier 10 mediums currently in the game. Now, my personal opinion is I rate this just a little bit above the T62A. While it doesn't carry the 7 degrees of gun depression the 62A does have, this thing's just got about the same DPM if you're running rammer at 40 or 3400. Imagine this thing having 4200, I was about to say, but yeah, 3460 DPM is just about the same as the 62A, and this thing carries more alpha at 350, which is of course really nice because you can outtrade some opponents where you couldn't do that in the 62A. Not only does it have a very nice alpha, but it's based on the WZ121 hull armor, which, if you're not familiar with how thick it is, it's about the same thickness as kind of like a T54/Mod 1. Very impressive upper plate. You can get a lot of bounces, even from Tier 10 heavy tanks sometimes, but I don't rely on it. It still is easily pennable. It's only about 230, but occasionally, if you use your gun depression, you can get bounces, especially with that super thick turret. Now, of course, the main reason why I'm talking about this tank is because it's currently in the store for either $24.99 if you want to try and gamble to get it, or 15,000 gold. Now, normally gambling in this game is awful. However, I would highly suggest to get the container first if you wanted to try and get this vehicle, because you get a 25% chance to get the vehicle and a 75% chance to not. But if you don't get the tank, you're getting $25 worth of gold, which means that you're not losing any money, because then what you do is you just spend another $25, or you keep the gold, and you can either get the bundle for the tank, or you just keep your gold. So it's either way that works. So of course, in today's video, we're going to be doing a full down review on this tank, telling you if I personally feel it's worth the price, but as well how it plays and everything else like that. So if you enjoyed today's video and you want to see more like it, please consider smashing that subscribe button down below, as that helps out the channel a crazy amount. Now, I do want to say, like that T110E5 game I played the other day where I managed to get out like a 6,700 damage carry, don't expect the 121B if we do a 6,700 damage carry or something insane like that. Don't expect this vehicle to actually pull out games like that. That's one thing I always say, and the reason why I always do live gameplay is because whatever you get is what you get when I'm playing it. This gameplay here is full live, so I can't really, be like, oh, look, I played this tank and did 5k both games, because I'm not picking the best matches. So this is a good way to show you an accurate representation on how I would play this tank, of course, in any normal battle. So let's see, we got another 121B against us. I don't even really need to read the lineup too much, because I'm always going to push my tank into this position right here. Ooh, bouncing off the upper part of that turret. That kind of sucks, but this is the position I will normally put my 121B whenever I'm on this map, because this is a very strong spot. I've got that good turret armor, as I did say, and with that very strong turret armor, you're able to work this position like a god. As you can see, we've already done about 700 damage, not too bad. Keep aiming in on the C100 turret. There you go, another nice snap. You can see that's where that big alpha is really nice. We've also got the 121B right up here, who's doing whatever he's doing. I don't really know what the point of that was, but you go you, dude. I'll be back here if you need me. So we got the E100 as well backing up once again. Oh, and there's the T92E1. Nice snap. This thing's actually got a very accurate gun. About 0.308 dispersion isn't bad at all. That's actually enough to cut right through easy weak spots on enemies. But as you can see, not quick enough to apparently snap a shell into the side of that enemy over there. Now, I got to be a little bit careful, because I don't want to get smackered by the grill off to the side here. So oh, the grill actually moved. Look at that. That's perfect for me, because that means with only one tank destroyer on their team, we can actually, nope, this is going to hurt. Yep. I didn't think that E100 was just going to be waiting for me, but that's my luck, isn't it? Usually, my luck is never that good as it is. So let's see if we can maybe get a shell into that E100's turret. Aiming. Oh, is he just going to pull right out? I can't really, I can't tell. There you go. Nice snap into his trap wheel. I was like, I don't know what the E100's really doing, but we'll wait here, because of course I've got that advantage of very good turret armor as it is. We've also got the T92, but of course that vehicle, having one of the most troll hulls in the game, manages to shrug off my shell like no problem. So let's aim in on him again. There you go, 361, not too bad. We're just racking up the damage. We're already at 2,400. You can see that the DPM is so nice, and even though the DPM is not, the highest, especially if I'm running calibrated like I am, the great thing about this vehicle's, oh, no, I don't want to be hit by that. The great thing about this vehicle's DPM is that it just works so well. So what we got? We got the 121 who just tried to hit me, which, yeah, can be quite a menace. So I'm going to back up here, actually. That 121 is just aiming aiming at me currently, which kind of sucks. And we got our Gag, who's not really doing much. So I'm just not going to engage him. There's no point to, because there's not much I can really do to him. So we're just going to kind of wait here. We'll see if that E100 tries to poke it. Ah, just bouncing off the side, which kind of sucks. Here we go. Now that we got my Yag pushing him, this is where I can start to get some shells into the side of the 1-2-1. Yeah, there we go. Now this guy's in a bit of trouble, as you can see. So we're going to aim in here, maybe get another shell into the side of him. Yeet! There we go. Another nice tap for 347. I can definitely tell you he's not liking me too much. And with the enemy team all being on the other side, we should be able to make our way right over to the 1-2-1 here and maybe get a heat shell. Nope, that was not a good heat shell, but we should still be able to make our way right over here and even out reload him with a standard shell because we've got a quicker reload. That's one great thing about the 1-2-1B is that we have a quicker reload than a vehicle like the 1-2-1. The higher the alpha you have, of course, even if you have similar DPM, the 1-2-1 has got 3,440 DPM, and I've got about 3,460. And even if he was running Rammer and I'm running Cali, the great thing about the DPM on this tank is that it's got a lesser alpha. So what that means is you're actually getting a quicker reload, even if that vehicle's got a more DPM gun. So let's see what we can do here. Nah, I thought we were going to be able to get this final shell out, but nonetheless, the first game, as you can see, we got a couple bounces on the upper plate. We got a bounce on the turret, so the hull does work quite well. That one spot where I definitely played a little bit wrong was when I pulled out and the E100 was able to shoot me in the side. I definitely should have expected him to kind of be still looking at me, but at the same time, I didn't expect him to just instantly be able to turn. But for the first game, 32-23, not too bad, finishing top on the team. So of course, let's load into one more battle and see if we can keep up that goodness or if the golden armor is not gonna work too well. If you think about it in real life, golden armor would probably be one of the worst substitutes for steel. Yeah, it's a very dense metal, I'll give it that. It's very dense, but one issue with density is it's very heavy. The second issue with gold is its very, very low melting point. And of course, when you're getting hit by a very fast flying steel shell, that creates a lot of friction, which would melt the metal really easily. Not only that, but a heat shell, that chemical reaction would literally just cut right through the gold. So, yeah. Oh, and I forgot the economical standpoint of probably a $30 million tank. It would look great, though. Imagine seeing this parade down like the Chinese cities or something like that. That would be a sight to behold. But let's see just exactly what we can do in this battle. We're up against an AMX 50B E100, 2 grills, very, very deadly stuff. And hopefully the enemy team, in fact, or hopefully my team. Sometimes I call my team the enemy team. It depends how bad the team is. I usually say it's not the enemy team that causes you to lose a game, it's your team doing a bad job, like Sheridan here. Not sure why the Sheridan would push to that position. Oh, okay, Wargaming, I see how it is. So, I'm just not going to question it. We're just going to pretend like that didn't happen, and then we're going to tap this T92 and be like, oh yeah, look at that, didn't get pen back. Skill, okay, we're just going to, yeah, we're not going to pretend like that happened. So, we got the T92, who's no longer existing, that's good. The enemy team decided to push their tanks heavy, which is great, because they've effectively lost 2 tanks in this type of positioning here. This is why you never wanted to, why you never want to push some of your tanks alone, is because they've kind of screwed a couple of their vehicles. So, yeah, good stuff coming out so far. Come on, 704, hit him or don't, or just, you know, lose me a little bit more of HP. What do you do? What? Wait, why? I don't... As I said, your teammates are usually bigger enemies than your enemies, because, yeah, the 704 is the one who cost me HP, not my own teammate. Or, yeah, I messed it up, but you know what I'm saying. Nice H into that WT there, max rolling him, of course, don't you love that. We got that E100 off to the side, who I gotta be quite careful about, and the WT... Yeah, he's probably in a world of pain right now, or he's going to be in a world of pain from the enemy tank. We've got the grill and the 50B right here. We can aim in on that 50B, aim and fire. Yeah, I'm just not going to bother. That teammate just absolutely blew all of his HP. Don't you love that? And now what we're going to do is, honestly, I don't really know what to do here. We've got such an easy win, but at the same time, I don't want to try and contest an AMX 50B. It's not really an easy tank to fight, so let's aim in on this grill. There you go, nice tracking shell into him. I'm not sure why our grill's backing up. That grill's not aiming at him. But nice stuff coming out so far. We got the 50B in the back. Let's aim in a shell on him. There you go, nice tap for 335. This is where that turn armor's quite good, is trying to get those snapshots into, like, the 50B on the enemy team. So let's see if we can get another snap in, and yeet! There you go, another tap into the 50B. Let's keep on going. Maybe we can get some more. 50B's pushing quite aggressive, and it put himself in a... I don't really know why the 50B pushed here. This is such a bad spot for him to go, but you know what? We're doing the best we can. Let's get another snap into him there. 233, and all that's left is the enemy grill of 15, which we should be able to load a very easy HE right into the side of for 423, just breaking the 3,000 damage marker, and Not too bad, about 3,400-ish damage for this game, which shows you that, once again, the 121B can do really good things. If you're able to play it like a medium aggressive, you can get out really good positions, really good shots, and even though we did lose a little bit of HP at the beginning, we were able to use that good mobility, use the take well, and win the battle. So for me personally, I really do like the 121B. It's one of my favorite tier 10s in the game because of how it looks and as well the playstyle. So I would definitely suggest, if you wanted to get your hands on this vehicle, to go for it. But definitely don't spend your money on something you don't need, especially if you already have a vehicle like the 62A or the 121. Yeah, you really don't need to get it, but that's just my personal opinion. So hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you want to see more like it, consider smashing that subscribe button down below. But other than that, hopefully all of you are doing well out there. Stay happy, stay healthy, to be seeing you in the next one.